Hello. Hello, Richard. Can you hear me? We're gonna get started in 1 minute. All right, we're gonna get started. So, welcome to Dr. Joe's Academy Kids English class. Today is Saturday, December 14th. And before I start my class, Richard, if you can unmute yourself and let me know if you can hear or if you can message in the chat that you can hear me, please.
Hello.
All right, perfect. Thank you for unmuting and confirming that. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So on today's agenda, we're gonna be going through a short quiz. Then we're gonna go through a story time with comprehension questions. We're gonna do some words of the week, so learn about new words, and then go through a reading passage and questions and review some idioms. And then finally, we're gonna go through a short reading. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I just had to cough. So for today, we're gonna start off with our short challenge. So we're gonna go through 4 questions to start off with. Richard, are you able to read me the first sentence? Hello, Richard? Richard,
What time of day does the start of Mon
Mortimer, Mortimer,
Mortimer take place?
and what is the correct answer? So last week we read about a book called Mortimer. Do you remember?
No.
No, we went through a storybook where Mortimer was um, a little boy who constantly loves to sleep, and he was making a lot of noise. Do you remember the storybook? Yes or no, Richard?
Yes.
Yes. So from this book, what happened in this book? Can you give me a summary of what happened? What was this book about?
About a boy in night make a noise
Mhm.
and his dad, mom, sister, brother and come to say don't shout, and they made the police officer come. Police officer say don't shout, and the boy is not shout.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. Good job. You remember the story. So it's not that you don't remember. So now that you did an overview of the story, can you answer the question? So what time of day does the story of Mortimer take place? Is it morning, afternoon, bedtime, or lunchtime?
Bedtime.
Night, sorry, what?
Bedtime.
Yes, that is
Bedtime.
correct. Good job. Wonderful job. That is the right answer. Number two. Okay, I'm gonna read this one for this one time and then I'll ask you to read number three. So, what does Mortimer do when he's supposed to go to sleep? Is it A, read a book, B, cries for his parents, C, sings loudly, D, turns off the light? What do you think is the correct answer?
It's loudly.
It sings loudly. Is that correct? Is that what you said, Richard?
It's loudly.
Yes, that's correct. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to hear you for some reason. So, I may ask you to repeat yourself sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, so this is uncolored, or we'll put it. Okay, number three. Can you read number three for me, please?
After his mom, who was next to come into Monterey room.
A, dad, B, his brothers and sisters, or C, dog?
Dad.
Yes, look at you go. You are so smart. Wonderful job. Keep up the good work. Okay, and the last question. Can you read this one for me, please? Which, Richard, can you read the sentence for me?
We
Sentence.
sentence
Yep,
use reap of
correctly.
broccoli.
Yes. A, I bought a designer bag for $10 and it was a total ripoff. B, she ripped off the wrapper from the gift. C, the wind ripped off the leaves from the trees. Or D, the artist ripped off a beautiful painting. What is the correct sentence? Do you have any idea? Yes or no? What do you think is the correct way to use the sentence rip off? If you're unsure, Richard, let me know, please.
Hey, hey.
Yes, look at you. You are so smart. You are killing this quiz. Wow. All right, you scored perfect on your test today. So keep up the good work, Richard. All right, so that's our short quiz for today. Now we're gonna go through a short reading. Last week, before we wrapped up the session, we did go through The Ugly Duckling.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember this book?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I see someone else joined, and I'm not too sure who iPad 3 is. The person iPad 3, can I know your name? Is it Ali?
No.
What's your name?
Richard.
Oh, not you. Did you join on iPad 3? Someone else joined on iPad 3. I'm not too sure who that is. Give me 1 second. Let me just reach out. 1 second, please. Richard, are you joining in on any other device or is it just your laptop?
What?
Um, Give me 1 second, please.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
okay. Yeah, cool. All right, you can introduce yourself to the teacher now.
My name is Arya.
your name is Ara?
Arya.
Oh, Aria. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Aria. So my name is Karen. You can call me Teacher K. I have so what we completed so far is a short quiz, but it won't apply to you, Aria, since you didn't join my class last week. So right now we're going through a short reading and exercise. So we're reading the book about the ugly ducklings. Arya, have you ever read this book before?
No.
Okay, perfect. So, Richard, my question to you is, do you remember the story for this?
Yes.
No. Okay, perfect.
No.
So what we'll do is we're going to start from the beginning of the story so you both can participate in this activity. So the book or the title of the story is The Ugly Ducklings. We are going to take turns reading. So Aria and Richard, I am going to ask you guys to be reading. So I want you guys to be alert, okay? So Richard, we'll start off with you. If you can read the first paragraph for me. Can you read it from In the Country?
In the country, far away, far from town, there were a large pond. It was in the middle of a field. The field was near a big farm. Many ducks and goose,
This
uh,
geese.
goose, goose lived by the pond, hidden in the reeds and grass was a nest of eggs. It was the nest of a mother duck.
Thank
After
you. Thank you. We're gonna,
day after day, mother duck sat on the eggs. She was waiting for them to hatch.
okay, let's pause there. Let's pause there. We're gonna switch it to Richard to read next. Thank you, Arya, for reading that. You are wonderful in reading. Richard, can you continue from Alice, please?
She tried her eggs each day. She would stop at one egg. It was much liquor than the other egg in the nest. Mom and dog would think, what was this will be like? One day, Mother Duck heard a peaking sound. Picking, and they she
Sorry, this is one day Mother Duck heard a peeking.
picking sound. They then she pick peep
Peep.
the duck's thing were coming out of the shell.
Good job. Wonderful job. Thank you for reading that. Okay, and one other correction I want to make, Richard. You wrote the sentence was, "What will this duckling be like?" Okay. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. Give me 1 second. I'm my mouse. Okay. Auraria, how do you spell your name?
Me?
Yes.
Arya.
Arya. Perfect. Okay. Aria, can you read the next paragraph for me, please?
One by one, Mother Duck saw her fluffy yellow ducklings hatch, but she shook her head and frowned when the last one hatched. It was a big. He was big. He was gray, and he was ugly. Oh my! What an ugly duckling! Was all Mother Duck could say. Mother Duck loved all of her ducklings. She took good care of them too. She took them to the pond to swim. She helped them to find food. She showed them how to hide from danger.
To hide.
From danger. Soon the days began to get colder. Mother Duck took her ducklings to the barn. There they would stay warm.
Thank you for reading that, Aria. Perfect. All right, Richard, can you read the next page for me, please?
The owl in the barn where you'd choose
Unkind.
ugly duck.
Sorry, this is unkind.
I can't choose ugly duckling. Then
They
know him.
they laughed.
They laughed at him and
Called.
what?
Called.
Called him names. They are
They
pecked
even
at
they even pecked at him.
peck at him, Mom. Duck
Tried. Protect. Sorry, Richard, I can't hear you. Can you adjust your mic, please? Aria, if Richard is reading, please mute yourself.
But she was and was a big boy duckling, but she was always all
Around.
around. Oh, duckling
Couldn't.
that said
Couldn't
the
stand.
sun songs, the
Teasing.
teasing and
Any longer.
longer. He ran away
From the
the bar. She ran towards the farm
animals.
animals and he ran farmer
From
his
his family.
family. He ran on and what on YouTube
Until
until he come to a big lake. Ugly Duckling felt
Safe.
safe at the lake, but he was lonely. No one of
None. None.
none the wild ducks
None
or
of the wild ducks
the wild ducks came to him
would
would
talk
talk to him. One day the duckling looked
looked
on into the sky.
into the sky, into the sky.
He saw a beautiful sword. Like he he looked
He looked
into
into the water
he looked into the water of
of
the pond. All he saw was a big ugly duckling with
So this is all, sorry, let me repeat this again. All he saw was a big, gray, ugly duckling
wish I will beautiful like that sword, she said
softly, softly.
softly.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, moving on to Aria. Aria, can you please read me this?
It was getting colder. Ugly Duckling saw the wild ducks fly away. Soon, ice covered the lake. Ugly Duckling was always cold. He didn't have much food to eat. What would he be able to stay alive until spring? He knew he had to find a warmer place to stay. Ugly Duckling looked around until he found an old shed. In the shed, he found hay that had been left behind. Ugly Duckling made a nest out of the hay. Now he would be warm. He found some dry seeds too. Now he would have a little bit to eat. Ugly Duckling stayed in the field all winter. He only went out into the cold winter weather to find water to drink. At last, spring arrived. Ugly Duckling was still alive. The days grew warmer. The ice covered the pond melted. The duckling found plenty to eat. Each day he grew bigger and stronger.
Perfect. Thank you, Aria, for reading that.
You're
Wonderful,
welcome.
wonderful job on reading. Once you are done reading, please mute. Thank you. All right, Richard,
He stitched him,
stretched.
stressed him when he was lived
Yep. Up,
on into the blue state. He
sky,
was
sky.
shy. He was
Flying,
shy. He fell over green. It fell over
green, green
green,
fields.
green fields.
He flew over tall
He
trees.
flew over country. She flew
He,
back to the home
where,
where he had been
born.
born.
Good job. Continue on.
Duckling
Landed,
landed on lines of water and swelled
flying
on
around.
the ground. After he looked down into the water to find something to eat. He
Couldn't
couldn't but his
believe
eye lift his eyes over the water. He
winter
um,
over the winter.
the winter he had grown up. He was an ugly old when
Anymore.
I bought the animals from the farm. Come down
Came
to
down.
Come down to the pond. They will still
They were surprised. They were surprised.
surprised to see the large with little
Swan, sorry, large white swan.
white one on line. Now what the beautiful small had been
Yep,
the ugly they treated so
kindly.
you Euclid,
It's unkindly.
a
Kindly.
kindly.
Yes, perfect. Wonderful job. Okay, so what did we learn from this story? Can someone tell me what you guys learned from the story? Raise your hands if you have anything you want to say. Arya, is your arms raised? Yes. You're on mute. Unmute yourself, please.
And so this story was about treating friends kindly, and you have to treat friends kindly, otherwise their feelings will get hurt.
Yes, that is exactly right. So wonderful job. It is important to not differentiate just because they are different, whether they be different in culture, color. You should not ever discriminate people. That is not the right thing to do. Got it? So we all want to make sure we are friends with everybody and we are kind to one another. Okay? Arya?
Like
Yes.
like just snatching stuff, making fun of people? No, that's not the right choice. You have to be an upstander when you see something like that. I already have been an upstander.
And how were you an upstander?
Because my friend Martha was like saying stuff to Elena and Ari. They're like, yeah, they're like gonna eat her. But then I said, hey, you stop.
Well, that's very nice of you.
But then Miss Eating told the teen that, and she thought that was really so kind that she sent home a good message.
That's good to hear. All right, well, I'm glad that you learned something from reading. Now we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We are gonna be meeting at in 5 minutes. So please be near your computer so I can let you know when it's time to come back. You can take a small washroom break if you need to use the washroom.
Yay!
All right. Enjoy your break, and I will meet you in 5 minutes.
Okay, got it.
Richard, do you have any questions for me?
No.
I said Richard, not you, Ari.
Okay.
No worries.
No.
Hi. Hi.
Yes, Richard, you have one more minute before we come back from break.
Hi.
Hello. We're gonna be coming back in 1 minute.
I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me? Ari, can you hear me? Sorry, Arya, can you hear me? Arya, can Richard, are you able to hear me? Arya, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Richard, I think you have to fix your audio. Richard, can you fix your audio for me? Richard?
Oh, Richard.
I think he's fixing his audio, Arya. We're gonna give him a couple of minutes now.
Yeah. Before we start class.
Yep.
What? What?
Ooh, who is that pet toy you have? Let me ask Arya. Okay,
Let me introduce you. My name is. I mean,
oh no,
my
Richard.
name is Owly. Hey, my cookie. No, that's my cookie. Yeah, he's crazy.
Okay,
Hey, I want my cookie.
Arya, you are so funny.
Bad.
You
That's
are
enough of biting my cookie.
you're
Now
so funny. Okay, so
do
we're
my.
gonna get back to our our class.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna message hi Richard dropped. All right, so we're gonna go into the question and answers about the ugly duckling. So I need you to help me answer this correctly. Okay? So why was the duckling called ugly?
He was big and yellow, not small and yellow.
He
He
was
was
small
small
and
and
pretty.
gray, not small and yellow.
What do you think is the correct answer?
He was big and gray, not small and yellow.
He was
C.
big and gray, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was big and gray is the correct answer. Good job. Look at you go.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
so
I'm an expert. Like.
okay. Ari, I need you to return back to your seat. I don't see you on camera. Okay, thank you. Number two, write three ways Mother Duck took care of her ducklings. What are the three ways?
She showed her. She showed her ducklings how to hide from danger.
Yeah, so she showed her ducklings how to hide from danger. Yes, that's one of them. Can you think of other options?
She stood up for the animals who teased the ugly duckling.
That's not correct. What else can you think of? Do you want me to go back to the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, please flip to the other page.
Yes, no problem. Please let me know once you're done reading so I can move accordingly. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, she took good care of them.
Yes, she took good care of them, but how? That doesn't answer it.
Because she didn't want them to be teased.
Look, she took them to the pond to swim. She helped them find food. That's also other ways. So the second option would be, oh, Richard is back. Richard, are you able to hear me?
Richard, are you still fixing something? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one second. Let me ask Richard if he is back.
Probably he's back.
Sorry. Okay, so to continue on with number two, so she helped him. Can you finish that off for me? What else help?
She helped her ducklings find food.
Okay. And then what else does she do?
She took good care of them.
Yes, she took good care of them, but how? Do you not remember? We read in this big paragraph right here. One second, let me get my pointers out. Richard, are you able to hear me? Can you come off mute, please? I would like you to participate as well, Richard.
Richard, you can now. Huh?
No,
What?
Aria, I want you to help me answer the question. Well, we were working on a question. Write three ways Mother Duck took care of her ducklings. We found two. She took care.
Yeah, but someone's a person's on my screen. I couldn't see you.
Can you see me now?
No, I can't.
What are you seeing?
Switch to screen share. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So she took them to the pond to swim. That is your last answer. Okay? So the answer that we're gonna add is, what's the answer we're gonna add?
She took them to the pond.
Yes, to swim. All right. Okay. Richard, are you able to come off mute, please?
Yeah.
Aria, your name is not Richard. I'm asking Richard to come off mute.
Yeah, but how come? Oh, wait, he's still fixing his audio.
He might be, which is why I'm trying to understand if he is fixing his audio or not, right? I'm not too
His
sure.
internet is not good on a snowy place. He's probably in a snowy place, and snow causes bad internet.
All right. Okay.
It has to load forever, and you gotta fix it
Okay,
forever.
so Aria, we're going to continue on. We're getting a little sidetracked. So number three, we're just going to continue on, and if Richard unmutes, he unmutes. So why did the ugly duckling run away from the farm? Can you read me the options, please?
He wanted to see a new place. He wanted to get away from the farm animals. He wanted to find some swans. B, 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 B.
That is correct. Good job. Can you read number four for me, please?
Where did the ugly duckling spend the winter? He stayed in the lake. He hid under a tree. He hid in an old shield
Shed.
shed. C, 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 C.
That is correct. Number 5. How did the ugly duckling change over the winter?
He made a wish. He made a wish.
No, that's not correct. He didn't make a wish.
He did.
No. Where does it say he made a wish?
The next page.
In the next page?
Wait a minute. Go to the last. Go to the other page, please.
Last one or the above?
Hmm. He ran away, though. Yeah, there we go. I wish that I were a beautiful
Swan. But the
swan.
question was, how did the ugly duck change over the winter?
Each day he grew bigger and stronger.
Yes, he grew up and became a beautiful swan.
But how come he was a duck and then a goose or something?
He was a geese, and then they were surprised to see a large white swan. Because as you grow, you may change, right? I think we I think Richard is back. I see him unmuted. Welcome back, Richard. I'm glad that you were able to fix the computer issues that you were having. So we just completed 1 to 5 of the what's it called, comprehension questions. So you can start participating in our next activity. So let me just finish this and write what happened?
Oh, wait.
He
Oh, wait, what?
up and became a beautiful
Swan.
one. Yes, you're right. Okay, now the next one. Write each word after its meaning. You will not use all of the words. Okay. Richard, can you read number 1 for me, please?
Food been used to store sing.
Yes. What do you think is the correct word? If you guys if you know the answer, please raise your hand before you shout out the answer, please. Richard, are you Ari, I see your arm raised. I'm gonna ask you, but let me ask one question with Richard so you can put your hand down for now. Richard, do you know how to use um the reactions on Zoom?
No.
Okay. Do you know the answer to number 1?
Mm,
If you don't, that's okay. I can ask Aria.
A shed.
Um,
A shed. A shed. A shed.
Yes, that is correct. It's a shed. Aria, can you read number 2 for me, please?
To treat others an unkind way. Tease. 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 Tease.
That
Tease.
is correct. Aria, we also want to give a chance for Richard to guess as well. Oh, look, Richard, you know how to use reactions. Good job. Okay, there should be a reaction for raising hand, I think. Okay. Yes, exactly. You got it. Okay, so number 3. You read number 3 for me, Richard.
you put out of an egg.
What is the correct word? Is it duckling, hatch, shed, tease, frown, lake?
Duckling.
Um, not exactly.
Hatch.
Yes, it is to hatch. Hatch means when the egg is cracking, it's opening, it's breaking. So the correct word is hatch. So that is correct. Mm, oh no, I keep moving my spread. Hatch. Okay. Um, Arya, could you do number 4 for me, please?
A large body of water surrounded by land.
Okay, we're gonna give.
Lake.
Okay, that's correct. So I'm trying to give everyone an opportunity to answer. So if you do know the answer, I still want you to raise your hand before answering, so we all have a chance to answer. Okay? Okay, and Richard, last one. Can you do number 5 for me, please?
And um, and look on
Sorry, Arya, can you mute yourself? So, an unhappy look on someone's face. Could you repeat that sentence, Richard?
um unhappy look on someone's face.
Yes. And what is that? Is it duckling, hatch, shed, tease, frown, lake? Arya, this is Richard's chance to answer.
Um,
Winter. What is it?
when
Can you repeat that one more time?
uh
Frown?
what?
Frown?
Mm,
Which word did you say, Richard?
mm,
Oh no. Which word did you say? Duckling, hat,
when
frown. Yes, that's correct. Good job. So this is frown. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Why is it frown? All right, wonderful job. Continuing it on, we're gonna go to the words of the week. So, Richard, can you read the top words for me? And then followed, Arya will be reading the words below. Richard, please read first. This is excitement.
excitement.
Yep.
Oh, people
Silent.
silent. Agree.
Agree. Yes, that's correct. Good job. All right. Arya, can you read the bottom ones, please?
Brave.
Next. What's in the next word?
Career.
Yep. And?
Motionless.
No. Demolish.
Demolish.
Correct. Now, before we get started on looking at each of the words, does anyone not, or is anyone familiar with any of the words?
Mm.
Yes, Arya, what words are you familiar with?
But what does familiar mean?
Familiar means if you know the words.
Oh, me.
Okay, what words do you know?
I know it. Brave, excitement, silent, agree.
Brave, excitement, silent, and agree. Okay, perfect. Richard, what words do you know? Do you know any of these words? If you don't shy and say you don't feel like you have to know all the words. We're here to learn, so if you are not aware of the words, let me know, and we're gonna go through it together. You're on mute if you are speaking, Richard. I think I'm gonna take that as a no. You don't know the words. Is that correct? Is that correct, Richard? I'm gonna count to 5 to see if you will respond. If not, then I will ask Arya the next question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we will move on. Arya, if you can please explain me the words of excitement, silent, agree, and brave. What does that mean?
Like
Yes, that's correct. So
that means to like not make any sound. Like
yes, it's to not make any sound, and that's typically,
agree and agree means I agree, I agree, I agree.
but what do you agree with?
You.
You agree with me. Okay, sounds good. All right.
And brave means
Yeah.
that you will like stand up for somebody.
You
Like
will stand up for somebody? Not quite exactly.
oh wait, I changed my mind. Brave means to be like you mean
Yep, give it a try. We're gonna review the words, but I just want you to give it a try before we review the words.
me?
Brave means when you are you don't fear to do something. So let's say if you are riding a bike, right? For the first time, you might be a little bit scared. Or sometimes you might not even be scared. You might actually be brave and be able to do it. Understood?
Like, I can do it.
Peter,
Do it.
Yes. Hi, Richard.
I need to go to the bathroom.
What happened?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no worries. Okay, we're gonna take a 2-minute break for Richard to go to the bathroom. Please let me know when you are back. Allie, if you need to go to the washroom, please use it now. Yes, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Allie, are you back? Yes?
Yeah, what was that so quick? What took so quick?
Yeah, it was. All right, so we're gonna go and review the first word. So, Richard, can you read excitement for me, please?
Mm, feel
A feeling,
a feeling of great
enthusiasm,
enthusiasm and
eagerness.
eagerness.
Perfect. And the
We
example,
were
blushed,
flushed with
excitement,
excited
excitement.
excitement.
Good job. Okay, so we're gonna do a pop quiz. on the word. So, number one, the question is, as her dash grew, she spoke faster. What is the correct word?
Ashley,
Richard, do you know what the correct word is?
Ashley grew great. She he spoke.
Anyone know what the correct words are?
We don't really know.
Okay, let me ask Richard if he is aware. Richard, are you aware or are you unsure as well?
No.
You don't know either?
No.
Okay,
I
no
don't know.
problem. So the correct word is excitement. So, as her excitement, what means if you are so happy, so full of excitement, you're gonna want to speak faster. So let's say if I did a test, right? And I got an A, I come home and I'm running to my parents. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I got an A on my test." Right? And I'm talking to my parents so fast because I'm so excited that I passed the test when I actually thought I wasn't going to do well. You understood?
Yeah.
So that's what excitement means, okay? It means when you are overly happy, overly, how do I say this? You're overly happy, you're very smiley. That's you getting excited. So, one question I have for you guys is what makes you guys excited
Um, I go on a field trip.
when you go on a field trip, and how do you show that excitement? What do you do? Do you get really excited that you tell everybody, or do you just, you just are generally happy?
January
Generally happy, okay, not bad. How about yourself, Richard? What makes you excited?
I have
Sorry,
passing
could you say
grades.
that again?
I have a passing grades. I failed ex no,
You feel excited?
yes.
That's good. That's good to hear. So good. I'm glad you guys both feel excited when you are doing certain things. So wonderful on that. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next one. And the next one is silent. Can you read this for me, Ali?
silent adjective. It is completely quiet.
Quiet, not quiet, quiet.
Example: the words were still and silent.
Perfect. So, everyone understood the word silence?
Yes.
Richard, do you understand the word silence?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do a pop quiz now. Can you read me this question, Ali?
He spoke no English and was completely during.
Well, he spoke no English and was completely blank
Silent.
During.
during the visit. You missed the visit. And Richard, you are right. It is silence. So yes, that is
Not silent.
good job. Wonderful job. Okay, continue. Oh, sorry, I dropped something. Okay, I want to ask you a question. because we're not writing sentences, I'm going to ask you questions. Tell me a time when you guys had to be silent.
I know.
Yes, Richard, go on, tell me.
I go to the book.
When you go to where?
I go to the book.
Bookstore?
Yes.
Yes. That is a bookstore or even a library.
Library.
Yes, library, you have to be silent. That's correct. Okay, thank you for sharing that. How about yourself, Ali?
No, I'm Aria.
Oh, sorry, I keep missing your name. I meant to say Aria. I apologize for that.
Oh, that's okay. Oh wait, not. So,
The time you had to be silent.
when I be silent, how I become silent is when my teacher says waterfall, and then we say shh. But another way is when my teacher does 0. That means voice level 0.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? I didn't quite understand that.
I become quiet. Quiet is when my teacher says waterfall.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it.
And we say shh. And the other way is voice levels is when my teacher does this signal. We
Yes.
do this signal too.
Silence everyone. Yes.
Voice level 0.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. So thank you for both sharing that experience.
You're welcome.
I love how active you guys are in our class. I truly appreciate it. So we are going to end our class here. So for your homework, what your homework will be, let me just go all the way to the end. It's going to be reviewing and memorizing the hard words. Use the words in a daily life and say them to your mom and dad so you get familiar with these words and use them on a day-to-day basis. Okay? Well, thank you everyone for joining. I hope to see you guys for next week. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
他为什么不打开视频的？